Hello everyone. I know it's a little bit early, but I was ready to go, and otherwise I was just going to be sitting around waiting here. So I thought it would be a good time to get started. So because it's a little bit early, we'll give everybody a chance to come on in here. Let's see. Oh, we have Melissa in here. Hi, Melissa. You color all the things. Well, I'm glad our timing worked out. You were trying to find our live stream, and here we are. Let's see if we can cut that glare down a little bit. Maybe move this other light a little bit closer here. There we go. Okay. Well, let's chat a little bit about what we were working on before. Maybe I need to bring that in a little bit closer. Yeah. Hi, Kimmy. So yeah, I know I'm a little bit early, but I just was sitting here thinking, well, I could sit here or I could get started. So I chose to get started. I suppose that's the nice thing about streaming is you kind of make your own hours. I'm just erasing some of this dust from last time. Although I used the brush, it's not perfect to keep, a bunch of dust off. But let's see. Oh, look at me making more mess than I need to be. These are the things I do off stream not to mess it up. Anywho, yeah, so we got, let's zoom out here. See, are we all the way out? Yeah, we're all the way out. So yeah, so for those catching up, oh, we have more people there. There we go. We got Pat. Hi, Pat. And let's see, Jimmy. Oh, you meant Kimmy. Okay, there we go. There. Hi, Pat. Let me situate this microphone here so I can see chat a little bit better. But yeah, so we got the octopus. Look at me. I am making more of this. And you know why it is? It's because there's red on the bottom here. So one of the things you can do is run it on another piece of paper here to try and get that off, because I am just re-rubbing more red ink. Well, the rest of that all get covered up with the background anyway, so I'm not too concerned. Let's see, Carol. Hi, Carol. Like I said, I know it's a little bit early, but, more fun to be had, right? So we had the octopus, little octopus. We got our fish, our little jewel, our treasure chest. So I thought that today would be a good day to get started on the jewels, maybe a little bit of seaweed, and some fishies, depending on how long everything takes. So yeah, we're getting a little bit of a full house in here. So yeah, all right, well, let's start thinking. We've got lots of gold coins. We've got little jewels in here, so we'll definitely need, some blues and reds and greens. We've got, some kind of pearl or gold necklaces. Hi, Carol. Let's see, we've got a crown. We still got to do these tentacles. Maybe we can do these tentacles while we wait for everybody else to show up. So one of the things I haven't done yet is I've got a cup with all of the colors we've been using. I haven't put anything away because I don't want to, I know I have the colors written down, but it's a lot easier if I've got them on hand, the ones we've been using. So if we're going to do those tentacles, let's see. Let's take these out here because we have our Carmine red. There we go. There we go. Carmine. Let's see. We had our pomegranate. Let's see. That's Crimson Lake. Where's pomegranate? There's pomegranate. We had our pomegranate. Let's see. We need light peach. Let's see. Hi, Kelly. Let's see. Like I was telling everybody, we're a little bit early today, so while we give everybody else a chance to show up, just because I was ready to go and I felt silly just sitting here. So while we wait for everybody to show up, we're going to do these little tentacles that I missed last time. So let's see. We've got our Carmine, our pomegranate, our light peach. Let's see. What else did we use with that? Black cherry, I believe. And that was the tentacles. And then this was black grape and cream. I think so. Let's see. Black grape, cream. Cheryl and her grandson Dylan are here. Hi, Cheryl, and hello, Dylan. Loretta, thank you for the lurk, Loretta. Let's see. So I think we also did, if I remember correctly. We've got Deco. That's right. It was black grape and Deco pink. Then it was cream and where's raspberry? Are you sure it was raspberry? Black raspberry. Where are you? That's umber. Black raspberry. There we go. There are our set of colors. So we're going to color these little tentacles that we missed last time while we give everybody a chance to arrive, because technically we still have even 4 minutes left. So I definitely got things started a little bit early. Thanks for the lurk, Melissa. So we're going to just do those real quick. Puppy is napping on me. Aw, cute puppy. Hi, Mia. Yay for grandkids. Any grandkids with you today, Kelly? Let's make sure it's nice and zoomed in. Now we're getting a bit of a glare here. Maybe if we move that, maybe that's a little bit better. It's great, like I said before, it's a great light for when I'm by myself, but when I use it to light things up. There we go. Yep, super zoom. There we go. Nice and focused. Hopefully that's not too much of a glare. Okay, and we got our pomegranate and our light peach. Light peach is getting a little short. I may have to break out the pencil extender for that one. Ah, just got home from town. Sounds good. Well, we're just going to sharpen up these pencils and get these other tentacles colored real quick before we get started. And it's, you know, a refresher if anybody else is still coloring that. And we're going to empty our little... Let's see. Hi, Patricia. Thanks for coming in. Hanging out with us. We're going to empty our pencil sharpener here before we get started. I got to do it slowly because half the time I end up dumping it everywhere. There we go. Ready for another lesson, boss. Sounds good, Kathy. You guys are hilarious. Or girls. I don't know why I keep saying guys. I apologize if I always refer as guys. It's just default, you know? Okay, so yeah. Cheryl, I had that we used black cherry, not black raspberry. Oh, so we did use black cherry. We used both. So we used black cherry on the tentacle, but I grabbed the black raspberry because we used the black raspberry and pink on this little itty bitty little thing on the inside. Or sorry. Okay, so it's black grape and the pink on this part here. And then the black raspberry and cream was in this little spot here. So the grape and pink here, the raspberry and cream here, and then the black cherry and the other ones are all on the actual tentacle. So yes, you are correct. We did use black cherry, but we also did black raspberry on the little dots. Okay, so we're gonna do one at a time here. Thanks for the lurk, SpongeBob. Glad you're here. Go. Just gonna get some of that Carmine laid down here. Then as soon as we're done with these little tentacles, we'll move on to some jewels and such. So, how was everybody's Thursday and Friday? We're going to do both of them at the same time. Hope everyone had a good couple of days. Plus, it's Friday, so the weekend's here. Woohoo! Hi, Ariane! I love seeing so many familiar names in here. Yeah, Pat, well, I forgot about these two little... Oh, you're saying you're still doing tentacles. Okay, I haven't done the little dots yet. We're a little... Oh, no worries. I just realized last stream that I hadn't done these at all, and I was like, oh, okay, forgot these. I think I kind of meant to do them on the days off, but it's okay. It's a good way to kind of warm up the stream a little bit here while we wait for him, because it was only now 8:31, which is technically the time I said I'd start. All right, now we're gonna use that pomegranate. Well, to be fair, he has a lot of tentacles. Oh, you played Scrabble. Very nice. I love me a game of Scrabble. I can't play with my husband anymore, though, because he's too smart and he always wins. Just taking that pomegranate here. Okay. That pomegranate there. All right. Then we're going to go, you know, I'm going to get the pencil extender for this peach here because it is getting, or the light peach, it's getting a little bit too short to use comfortably. There we go. This little pencil extender here, all I do is it's just got this little thing that slides up and down. You can see it's got a little bit of a gap so you can adjust for pencil size. Just pop that in, slide it up. There we have it. I think I got it on Amazon. I'll have to add that link too. I'm sitting outside watching sunset since it's cooled off. Oh, Pat, that sounds so nice. That sounds so relaxing. All right, we're gonna go over this with our light peach. It cooled off a little bit here, but that's because we had a pretty big rainstorm that came through yesterday. I had to take the kids out of the house, and it was literally raining sideways. That was entertaining. Thankfully, they're troopers, so didn't fuss too much. We brought a towel with us in the car, but we all got pretty wet from it. My shoes were wet for a good couple hours. All right, we're gonna move over. Use the light peach here. There we go. That's the light peach. Okay, gonna dust all that away here. Okay, now we're gonna go over with our black cherry. There we go. It's funny, you know, I've been doing this every other day, but by the time I come back, it feels like it's been so long since I last did this. I don't know about you guys. Okay, there's the black cherry. We're gonna slide on over here, add our black cherry here. Gonna add a little bit next to the chest here. Go. A little bit in here. Okay. Now we're gonna dust that off. Okay. Then we're gonna go back over with our pomegranate. You know, it's funny, when I was coloring these other upper tentacles there, I definitely used the wrong color. I used Crimson Lake instead of pomegranate, so I had to go back over it. Thankfully, I was able, you know, Prismacolors are pretty forgiving, so I was able to salvage it. But when I realized my mistake, I was like, oh no! Alright, we're gonna come over here and use the pomegranate here. That's what happens when you have too many colored pencils out on the table. Go. All right, now we're gonna dust that off. Okay, then we're gonna grab our Carmine. Put that in here. And we're gonna come back over here, add the Carmine here. See, we're getting these little nubs of tentacles done in no time here. Okay. Once more, dust that off. And we're gonna take our light peach again. And we're just gonna kind of blend that all together. Here we go. And the other side. Blending out and burnishing skin takes ages. Gotta give my hand a break. Oh, I totally get that, Loretta. Most definitely. Well, and there's, you know, 8 tentacles, and it's kind of little, and you're having to work around all these little things, so I totally get that. All right, let's go ahead and dust that off. All right, now let's grab our black grape. Here, we're gonna do this. She used the vet yesterday, had her shot, so she's sleepy. Oh, our cat has to go, well, she just got done with some weekly shots, and now, probably for the duration of her existence, she's got to get monthly shots. So my husband will take her first thing in the morning, and whenever the kids are like, well, where are you taking her? Like, oh, she's got to go get a shot. And they're like, a shot? Because for them, you know, they get shots at the doctor, and they're just like terrified. And so like, it's okay, you know, she does pretty well. But they're not totally happy with the idea. She has to go all the time. But I will say the kitty is much happier now that the medicine's working for her. All right, and we're gonna grab our Deco pink here. Just like so. And right over here. Here we go. All right, almost done. And then we can move on to some other stuff. Okay, this was a good little task while we gave everybody else a chance to arrive today. All right, so we're just going to add in this here, a little bit there, slide this over. Poor kitty. Yeah, my dog used to get monthly shots. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's for the duration. We're not exactly positive yet. We kind of got to see how her prognosis lies. People are mostly all I color normally or draw, so I usually am always puttering with something pencil wise. Oh, most definitely, Loretta. I get that. People are a little, this is the cream, by the way. People are a little bit of a struggle for me. I'm getting better, to be sure, but when I color faces, I definitely have to reference other artists and remind myself. You know, I like to think of coloring a face as sort of like putting on makeup, but I definitely have to look at other colorists to remind myself, you know, maybe where the pink should be or where else. I'll have to take a look at your, see if I can find you on Instagram, Loretta, and then can take a look and see what you did. Okay, so there we go. Finish the 2 little tentacles. That looks better. All right, so I promised some jewels. Let's go ahead and dive into that. Let's use, let's see, we've got our handy little color chart here. We're gonna get some indigo blue and some true blue and some sky blue light, I think. I think those will all be good choices for a nice blue jewel that pops. So let's see, let's grab indigo. Okay, there's indigo. And then we want true blue, which is number 903. Let's see, that's 103. 903, there we go. And sky blue light. There we go. Oh, cool, I'll have to take a look at it. Do you make coloring pages, Loretta? Make sure this is nice and in focus. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. All right, we're gonna sharpen these a little bit. Okay, sharpen the indigo and our sky blue light. So I think what we'll do is we'll do 2 blue jewels. We'll do this blue, we'll do this jewel blue, I think. We're gonna come down, we're gonna do this one blue. And then we'll do one of the other ones green. And then we'll do like some reds and pinks. Maybe we could do another blue one there. But yeah. All right. Well, let's jump in. So for these jewels, we're going to be using Indigo Blue, which is PC 901. And just like with the other videos, I'll be putting these numbers up on the video tomorrow too. True Blue, which is PC 903. And Sky Blue Light, which is PC 1086. I love Sky Blue Light. I probably go through a lot of it. Okay. So kind of like what we did on the green one, we're just going to sort of follow the lines of the jewelry here. Keeping in mind that we don't want to fill it up too much with one color or the other because we're fitting 3 different colors on here. Ooh, sapphires, rubies, and emeralds. Yep, exactly, Donna. Pink topaz. Ooh, that could be nice. We could do a pink topaz here. And then if we did like a red ruby, then that would really make this one pop. There we go. All right, we're gonna slide down here while we're still using the indigo. And we're gonna color this one too. And we'll just do them simultaneously here. So we're still using Indigo. I want to make coloring pages out of some of my images. I haven't figured out exactly how to go about it or how I'd want to set them up. I'm not tech savvy anymore due to memory issues. Oh, no worries, Loretta. Well, there's different ways that you can do it. And actually, when I first started making my coloring pages, I messaged Johanna at one point because we were, you know, on an email basis here, and she gave me some good tips. So one of the things you can do, Loretta, I'm not sure what if you have access to any photo editing software, but if you want to just go basic, you'll need to make sure that you ink your drawings. Like use, I use, let's see, where is it? Oh, it's over there. But I use the Staedtler fine liners. So what I'll do is I'll sketch out my drawing, and then I will use a light box so that I can transfer it over onto paper for ink. And then if I want to, you know, digitize it so that everyone can see it, then I'll go ahead and scan it in. And then once I scan it in, then I take it into Photoshop and I kind of clean it up. Another way you can do it, if you have something like an iPad, well, I've got the iPad Pro. So another way that I do it is I will either A, draw directly on my iPad, or B, I'll scan it in so that I've got the document, and then I'll bring it into one of my little drawing programs and I'll redraw the drawing so that it has nice sharp lines. I don't have to worry about any of it. So there's a couple different ways to do it. But at the very least, you can just make sure that you have it inked, and then you can just scan it in and upload it that way. This, by the way, is the True Blue PC 903. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Kunzite. I didn't know that was the actual name of it. Well, in that case, you just keep doing what you're doing, and everybody seems to enjoy it just the way it is. So there is no pressure to turn it into coloring pages or anything. If you enjoy it, that is what matters most. Okay, and then this is our Sky Blue Light. And we're going to use this to sort of blend together all the blues. I have a lot of jewelry. There you go. I need to recopy a lot of mine fresh to center them. Oh, yeah, I can understand that. You could always take it to a library and see if they could scan it in for you there. Well, Loretta, I think somebody, if you haven't already, I think somebody made a post in the Facebook group, if you just do !Facebook, about sharing Instagram things. So I'd love to see what you have done. So if you want to share your Instagram name in there, then I can find you and add you on Instagram. Okay, so those were our sapphires. So, and again, that used Indigo Blue, which is PC 901. We used True Blue, which was PC 903, and we used Sky Blue Light, which was PC 1086. And that was for the sapphires. These three right here. Okay. Just give me some sparkly rocks. I don't know the names. That's fair, Donna. Yeah, and I like sparkly stuff. Like I have, this is one of my wedding bands. I have, this was the wedding band, and then I have the engagement band also. And then I just have a plain gold ring that my husband got me for our 10-year, which is exactly what I wanted. He was ready to get me something with diamonds, but I was like, I don't want anything, you know, I want something subtle. This, you know, was for Mary. This was the special one. Oh, she typed her Instagram here. Oh, I must have missed it. Let's see. Oh, Whimsical Mischief. Okay. All right. I'm going to try and remember that. But, yeah. Anyway, Samuel's was having a sale, so we got a really good deal on it. But it's nice. Just a little, you know, 10-year remembrance. Okay, let's see. Now we're going to, let's see, what did you say? Pink topaz? All right, what can we do for a pink topaz? We're going to use some cream to be sure. We're going to use, I think, let's see, do we want to do blush pink or pink rose? You know, I don't use pink rose all that often. Let's use pink rose. Let's see, pink rose is 1018. Thanks for the alert, Kimmy. There we go, pink rose. And I want to get a little bit of blue in here. Let's go ahead and use the sky blue light again. And truth be told, like I can't, I don't recall exactly what the pink one looks like, but I'm gonna give it my version, and I think, you know, we'll know what it's meant to be. Kind of like a iridescent thing almost. All right, so let's see, we're gonna use some white in this one also. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna use some white also. Okay, so we're gonna do this little jewel right here. Let's zoom back in here. Okay, let's see. Hi, Pamela. Thanks for coming in. Looks like blushing champagne. Okay, okay. So this little one here, this is what we're gonna do on it. All right, so we are going to use pink rose, and this is, here, we'll go over them real quick. This is PC 1018 pink rose. Then we have PC 1086 sky blue light. We have PC 914 cream and PC 938 white. So we're gonna use some pastel colors. Hi, Sabrina. Love seeing so many familiar faces. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of press harder because I want that pink to stand out. My favorite ring has morganite, pink sapphires, and diamonds and rose gold. Oh, that sounds so pretty, Mia. All right, so there's our pink rose. We're gonna add a little bit of pink rose on the right-hand corners here. There we go. All right, so there's our little bit of pink. And that's the pink rose. Then we're gonna go in with our sky blue light. And we're gonna go around the edge here. Same thing here, we're gonna put it in the little corner. There we go. Okay, we're gonna dust it away. Then we're gonna take our cream. We're gonna fill in the space here. Sounds pretty. Thanks, Donna. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna take our white. And I know it looks really light, but I swear it looks darker in real life. We're gonna take our white and we're gonna go over it a little bit because we don't want it too yellow. Okay. All right, now we're gonna take our pink rose again just because we wanna make sure that that pink kinda pops a little bit. Okay. Then we're gonna take our blue again. There we go. And that's really gonna pop when we get, you can see there's a little bit of fleck here. So I'm just taking this, it's funny, it's actually the back end of a paintbrush, but I sharpened it so I could use it as a pointer, and it's nice when I want to get some of that waxy stuff off the black lines. It's just literally a piece of wood and I'm just using it to scrape the lines. Let's see, now I have names of semi-precious stones to look up for color, and there you go. That's so pretty. I'm still learning to blend my colors. So thanks, Pamela. Yeah, and that was 4 colors. That was our pink rose, our sky blue light, our cream, and our white. We just did a couple layers. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put another green one here. Let's see, for that green jewel, we used Peacock green. We used, let's see, I think it was the true green, let's see, 910. That is, yeah, true green, and then our Chartreuse. So we're gonna do that. Let's see, I can blend fine, but just knowing where to put the highlights is what gets me. Just like some would say you need to stay super consistent and make sure that, you know, the light's all coming from one side, which is true, but I have a tendency to not follow that rule. So for me, I just kind of put it where I feel like it should go. I love all opals. There you go. Yeah, that's what it's like. It's kind of like an opal, isn't it? All right, so now we're gonna use our, so we're clear just like the other ones. This is our Peacock green, 907. Oh, I'm so glad, Cheryl. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Dylan. And then our true green, PC 910. And then our Chartreuse, PC 989. So first we're gonna use our Peacock green. This one here. Turn this a little bit here. There we go. Okay, then we'll use our green, or our true green. I'm great at shading, but not those highlights. Well, it just takes practice. All right, there's our true green. Well, the nice thing is Prismacolors are great for, especially if you're learning to blend too, because they work so well together. And we're gonna use our Chartreuse. Okay, and we're gonna go back with our true green again. Go over that Chartreuse just a little bit so it's maybe not so yellow. There we go. And we're gonna follow up with maybe a little bit more of that Peacock green, just to make sure that we're getting that contrast. You don't want it to get too muddy or to lose that pop. I have a tendency to put shadows and highlights anywhere I want them going in light directions, confuses the whole brain cells. There you go. Okay. All right, so there's our green, our sapphire, our little opal there. Now we're gonna do a ruby right here. It's gonna be our ruby. So we want to start with a nice dark red. So we're gonna grab our Tuscan red, and we want to grab a nice bright red, which I think are, let's see, that's Crimson Lake. I don't want Crimson Lake, I want Crimson Red. Yes, Crimson Red. And then for our light color, what do we want to use? Probably Deco Pink. Here it is. I've been practicing for 3 years, ain't got it yet, although I've been told I'm too critical of my own color. You know, it's very possible, Donna. Everybody is their own worst critic. I mean, there's multiple things on this page itself that I feel like I could point out and be like, okay, well, I didn't like the way, you know, that turned out, or even any other artwork. There are times that I have sold paintings and like I'll look at them and I'll be like, I always found it a good testament almost, like, you know, you have an art show and of course your friends and family and everybody show up, and you know, of course they're all gonna say, oh, it's lovely, it's great, it's wonderful, yada yada yada, but your friends and family aren't gonna, you know, unless they're super honest, they're not gonna say, by the way, this looks like crap, what are you thinking, you know? So I always find it that success is when you have a stranger come in off the street, they don't know you, they don't know your work, and they go to look at it and they're like, wow, this is great, I like this, I want this in my home. And it's the same thing, you know, like when you post your stuff online, it's just these people are not obligated to tell you that it looks good. they'll tell you if they like it, you know what I mean? And so I think we are sometimes very critical of the way we do our own personal things, just because you're one of them told me that it was, let's see, well, Loretta, just blame it on a broken window that produced fragmented lights all over the place. There you go. You were one of them that told me that it was nice, because I hope so. I try not to be, I'm, you know, yeah, if I saw it and I said it was good, then it most definitely was. And really, you know, art is subjective too, just because, like I said, you're your own worst critic, but really, art is art. And as long as you enjoyed yourself, that's the most important thing. Okay, so this is our Tuscan red here. And just like the other ones, we're gonna kind of follow it here. There you go, just a little bit. So we're gonna make sure that this crimson can really pop. Leave just enough room for the pink. I used to paint old buildings and landscapes in acrylic. Oh, that's cool. Well, then I'm sure it was, Donna. Well, that's cool. My sister does murals and stuff, and so, yeah, definitely painting on buildings is a lot of hard work, to be sure, but that's awesome. I can't say I've ever done a building, but that's very cool. All right, that was the crimson red. Now this is the Deco pink, and we're just gonna do it right in those little areas that I left white. There we go. All right. So there is the ruby. Now what we can do is we've got some gold bars. And there's nothing that says that these coins have to be gold. For all we know, they could be silver, because we're going to have some gold bars here. We've got gold here. So maybe we don't want to overwhelm this with all gold. So maybe we'll do some silver coins here and then do our gold bars. We've got our gold crown. Well, that's good. You have an artistic outlet. That's why I picked it up, because, you know, with the kids, I wasn't able to do a whole lot of my other artistic endeavors, and coloring's great because you can just sit down and enjoy it, and, you know, it's a uncomplicated hobby. You know, you pull it out when you want, put it away when you're done. All right, so we are definitely going to use some silver. We're also going, let's see, so Prismacolor has a range of grays. They've got the French gray, cool gray, and they've got the warm gray. We want the cool grays. So we're gonna grab the 90% cool gray. We're gonna grab the, let's see, that one's warm. Wait, are these are the warm ones. 1 second. We want cool gray. Okay, here we go, cool gray. 90% cool gray. We're gonna grab, let's see, 50% cool gray. We've got our silver, and we want to grab a really light one, and the 10% cool gray. Okay, so we've got the 90%, the 50%, and the 10% cool grays, plus the silver, which we're going to use to do little touch-ups. So our numbers in, I have an adjustable bed, and I color it, it's perfect. Only downside is stuff falls on the floor. Oh no! You know what I have is a table. I've posted a picture before, but I made myself a puzzle table. But on it, and you could probably do this with any table to keep things from rolling off, is I found these little, they're not dowels, but they're little wood things. You know, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to hold up a corner of it so you can see. 1 second. But I got them at Hobby Lobby, and I just used a wood glue. I didn't nail them on or anything. And really, just depending on whatever your table is made of, whether it's plastic or not, it could be glued on. All right, it's kind of a heavy table, so I'm just going to poke it in the corner over here so you can see. Yeah, I'm making all kinds of noise. Okay, so right here, these were just these little flat wood pieces that I glued to the table. And that keeps, I did it mainly because this was a puzzle table and I didn't want the puzzle pieces to slide off. But I have all these glued on the edge, and it also works for making sure that nothing rolls off the table. So if you're having issues with things rolling off your table, I would recommend putting, or gluing even, some sort of barrier that goes along the edge of your table. I have a wood lap desk. I drop pencils because they just flick out of my hand sometimes. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. I was gonna say, because if it's a rolling thing, you can just put a little something on the edge to keep it all from rolling. All right, so let's see. 90% cool gray, so this is 1067. Oh, holds a coloring book, pencils and all. Oh, that's nice. Does it have like the cups on the side? I've seen those. Okay, then PC 1063, PC 1059, and PC 949. I'm gonna get a drink of water here. Keep it on another table from the coloring because I don't trust myself not to knock it all over my page and my computer. Okay. There we go. And silver. And I think the silver will go in the pencil extender. All right, let's super zoom here. All right, so we're gonna have our silver coins and we're gonna do our gold bars. There we go. Oh, your table next to me. Okay, very nice. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna do all of these coins silver so that we've got some variation here. So we're gonna start with our 90% cool gray. And we're gonna go kind of in the areas that would maybe have a little bit of shadow. Now again, they're small, so you don't wanna oversaturate it with color just because you're gonna need to add a few more colors onto this coin. You really wanna make it pop. There, a little bit there. I've come to love French grays. Oh, me too. I think I've shown it already, but I did a whole one of the dragons from Enchanted Forest, all in the various grays. Thanks, Mia. A little piratey music going on in the background. Okay. And this is still, we're using the 90% cool gray. We're just kind of going through and doing all the coins rather than going back and forth. Can't wait to see all those gems, gold bars, and silver coins finished. Ooh, and the necklaces. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, the necklaces are so small. We might do gel pens for the necklaces. Yeah, I have it hanging up on my wall now, so it might be difficult to show you because I sort of redecorated and hung up a bunch of the pictures behind me. But it is on my Instagram. Okay, let's see. We got more. Sometimes when there's a lot of little things too, I lose track. I've got to be like, okay, where's our next coin? And then all of this kind of space here where there's not anything in particular, I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll just take our gold colored pencil and fill in that space. So like, for example, this is our PC 950 gold here. We've got this space here that doesn't really have anything. We're just gonna fill it in with the gold just like that. So we'll do that on all those spaces. Okay. Still don't have my book or my Ergo Soft pencils. Well, yeah, hopefully. Yeah, Mia says hope you get them soon. Yeah, me too. They should be here fairly soon, I would assume, because you ordered them a few days ago. Did you get tracking on them? I'm not sure where you ordered them from, but generally there's some sort of tracking for you to follow. I think she ordered the Lost Ocean path. Go. Thanks, Donna. Yeah, Lost Ocean, that's what it was. Okay, I think that's all the coins. Did I miss a coin? We'll have coins down here, but we're just going to do the ones in the chest right now so we're not moving all over too much. Okay. Oh, still in Illinois. I came from Texas. Okay. Yeah, from Amazon. Yeah, well, then it'll get here. And you know what? If it doesn't come in a timely manner, too, you can always tell them, be like, hey, this was expected then. They're usually pretty good if you call them up. Okay, so now we're going to use the Cool Gray 50% PC 1063. I've actually got some new Arteza pencils that are coming. We're going to do a review on here sometime next week probably. So those will be fun to try out. I'm just kind of blend in with that 90% Cool Gray here. See, oh, Emily, read the note on the bottle for us, please. Read the note. It was a used book, that's why it wasn't right. Oh, okay. That's okay, at least you got one. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Read the note on the bottle. Well, it's rolled up. We could pretend what it says. So, dear Mr. Pirate, this is your treasure. Love that Pyramid 6 so you can mix and match with pencil and textures. I usually use one or the other. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Pamela. Those Arteza pencils are bright, bold colors, the pear color. Awesome. Well, I'm new to them, so I'm excited to try them out. I'll do a review video of them, and I think maybe since they're going to be arriving soon for whatever page we do next, I'll probably use them for that. So that should be fun. Also, I was debating, depending on how this weekend plays out, I'm not saying it's going to be for sure, but if it does work out that I can do like another Sunday stream or Saturday stream, I was debating about what to do. I was thinking we could just pick up on the canvas, or maybe we could do something else. I haven't decided. Does anybody have anything that we'd like to do, like as an intermission, I suppose, for this? We're using the 10% Cool Gray, by the way. Secret Garden was on sale on Amazon Canada for less than $10. Oh, nice. Yes, I'm sure you have a story for the note since you have children. You know, I'm horrible with making up stories. I usually do it simple like that. I think I got all my JB books for $5 to $8. Usually a lot more in Canada. No open stock, though. Unfortunately, I wanted to get the pair. Okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, there's like, because there's no open stock for Ergo Softs either, because there are definitely a few pencils that I would love to get on open stock, to be sure. We're just sort of blending that for our silver coins here. Oh, I did miss one. Look at that little coin hiding right there smack dab in all the other coins. I'd love to get the Artezas eventually. I keep finding budget-friendlier pencils, though, in smaller sets I want to try. I haven't tried Arteza. Well, I was looking at the prices, and they're only about $30 for their full set. Looks like the prices are pretty similar to Ergo Softs. But I hear good things about them, so it seems like it might be a good, you know, if we're talking budget-friendly in comparison to something like Prismacolors or, you know, Faber-Castells, $30 for a whole set is much less expensive than, you know, over $100 for the other ones. So, but I am excited to test out their quality, to be sure. There we go. All right. So that's with that. Now we're gonna go back in with our silver. Let's see, I love Sapphire and Faber oil pencils. I haven't tried those. $72 for about $30. Yeah, I think that's about what the Artezas are also. So me and nice level. They are way more in Canada. We have extra import fees. Ah, I forgot about the import fees. Arteza are less expensive on their own website a lot of the time. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, was on Arteza's website itself. I like the sets with 48 to 50 pencils where it's not as overwhelming. Exactly, Loretta. That's why I like the Ergosofts, because, you know, it's like, what is it, 36? And I can make that set work, you know? Okay, so we're going to grab the silver now. And we're just on the edge here. Kind of going over the black line just a little bit. Just like so. Go. All right, it's just a little bit. It's not super noticeable, but I like that it's there. All right, so there's our silver coins. Now what we're gonna do is, let's see, what are we gonna do? We are gonna do our gold bars next, I think. What about doing ink tents on Sunday? We could try ink tents. Maybe that's because I've got a lot of other pencils. So maybe like on our impromptu weekend ones, we could try out different mediums. Yeah, that's a really good idea, Kimmy. Maybe we'll do that. We'll try out the ink tents on Sunday, because then I could pull out like a an artist edition that's got nice like thicker paper. Maybe I should do, maybe I'll put a poll in Facebook to find out, mostly Facebook, because you guys are mostly the ones on Facebook, and I'll get skewed response on Instagram, I think. But I will do a poll on Facebook so everybody can mark which artist edition, if they have it, which one they have. And then maybe I can choose one that a majority of people have, so that maybe they can try it themselves. Alcohol Tombos, that'll be nice. I have the 150 Prismacolor pencils. Yeah, those are great. Let's see. I love Intense, but haven't used mine in a while, so I may have to get them out in the near future again. Oh, most definitely. Maybe we'll plan that. I gotta check with my husband, because I'm not sure how our weekends are planned. I don't want to take away time from the family. But if it works out that I'll do this weekend, I'll post it on Facebook or Instagram. And then we could do ink tents. Yeah, ink tents would be good. Let's see, love my markers. Since I got 100 Cali Art alcohol markers, I'm set for life. Oh, most definitely, Donna. Yeah, yes, perfect. Yeah, because I've got those. So yeah, let's do that. If we end up doing one this weekend, we'll just plan on doing an artist edition with the ink tents. That'll be great. Okay, so for this gold, for these gold bars, we can... Her Tombow, what? Get some Tombow watercolors. I haven't tried the Tombow watercolors. Yeah, because for the artist editions I've got, oh, let's pull them out here. Ugh, got my Hannah Carlson ones in the way here. Let's see. Because that's the thing is too, is I've done some of them, so I may not have all the pages yet. Since we're like, because I have the Lost Ocean Artist Edition, but maybe since we're working on a Lost Ocean page, maybe we could do one from Secret Garden, or you only have the Enchanted Forest. Yeah, so I have the Enchanted, let me zoom out here for a sec. Okay, so I've got the Enchanted Forest one. Obviously this front page I haven't done yet. See, a lot of them I haven't done because they're like almost too detailed. Oh, it's crowded in here. Okay, so I've got that one. I've got this one. Like I said, I've done a lot of them. That one, like a bigger one, it would be more. This one might not be bad to do with them. Let's see, I've got this one. Well, the unicorns might be fun. I've got the unicorns still free. Let's see, I've got this one here. Enchanted Forest. Okay, yeah, well, why don't we do that then? The skull. I'm not a big fan of the skull. I've got this one, and that's it. The unicorns might be nice. I think they're big enough we might be able to do some more with that. Let's see. I have all three too. Dylan's going to share his progress on the Facebook page when we finish up. Oh, good, Cheryl. Tell him I'm excited to see it. Yeah, so we could do the unicorns or the compass, I think. I know the compass might be more fun. You love the unicorn? Yeah. can maybe do that. Yeah, because Secret Garden, let me see if I have any big ones. I mean, I got the owl. Let's see. Yeah. So what do you guys think? You want to do the unicorn then? My choices would be either the unicorn or the compass. And again, I'm not guaranteeing it, but whenever we can, you know, fit in a weekend one, that will be what we can do. We could do the Enchanted Forest Artist Edition of the unicorn or the compass, and then we can try out the ink tints. Not saying we'll finish the whole thing, but yeah. Okay, well, we'll do that then. Let's just go with the unicorn. If we end up doing that, then we'll just plan on the unicorn with the Artist Edition and the ink tints pencils. At the very least, to just kind of do a how-to, maybe not an entire walkthrough. Polychromos. I have polychromos. I just don't have a lot of them. Let's see. I've got a drawer here somewhere. Where are they? Let's see. Are these my ink tints here? Okay. Yeah, these are my ink tints here. Let's zoom back out there, and these ones here. So I don't have a giant set of the ink tints. I have a bigger set of the Derwent watercolors. So these are what I have for the Derwent ink tints, but it's enough that we can do something with it and maybe learn a little something. I've got these ones here. You said mine almost looks identical to yours. Oh, good. So this is what I have for my Derwent ink tints. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so I've got a 12 pack of them. So yeah, sea blue, leaf green, teal green, bark, ink black, poppy red, sun yellow, deep indigo, apple green. What does that say? That says baked earth, fuchsia, and tangerine. Let me see what those other watercolor pencils are that I have. One sec. So I think it's another Derwent one. Let me take a look real quick. I might have a wider selection of colors here. One sec. Here we go. Yeah, the Derwent watercolors are the other ones I have, and I have a 36 set of. Pop these through here. Yeah, so these are the Derwent watercolors. A full set of ink tints. Okay. You do have to work quick with them. I find that these are a little bit more forgiving. So I do have a wider selection of colors for the Derwent watercolors. So, I don't know. I feel like it might be hard to do a full tutorial with only 12. We might be better off doing the watercolors, but we'll see. I don't want to jump the gun and promise anything if I can't do it this weekend. So, we shall see. But we have a little bit of a plan in place here, just in case we do end up doing it. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. This song always reminds me of something from like Harry Potter. I don't know how well you can hear it. I turned it down because the pirate one was a little bit loud, but yeah, reminds me a little bit like a Harry Potter kind of theme song, like at the end when everything's all happy. Okay, so we're gonna do some gold bars, and if I remember from last time, let's see, we need Sepia. I know I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Let's see, Sepia. We had Goldenrod. We had Jasmine, and we had Cream, and I think we used our gold pencil as well. There we go. 36 count watercolor as well. Okay, well maybe we could do the watercolor instead. Would anybody be opposed to doing the watercolor instead of the ink tints? So I feel like we'd be able to do a bit more of a thorough picture with 36 versus 12. I mean, I do like working with small sets, but I'm not a miracle worker. Oh. Me, you're silly. I read Harry Potter when I was younger, and it got me hooked. Alright, I'm just gonna sharpen these up here. I have a small set of Derwent watercolor. Okay. Well, then if everybody has it, then at the very least they can practice with it. Well, not everybody, but, you know, it seems like a majority more have the Derwent watercolors. Fine with you? Okay. All right, then we'll do that. We'll do Derwent watercolors, Enchanted Forest, Artist Edition, Unicorn page for the potential of a weekend stream. Dylan only has Prismas. Okay. Well, the Prismas, you like sitting back and watching. That works. Like I said, well, we're doing Prismas the rest of the week, so that should be fine. You know, that broke a little bit. I want that a little sharper. Oh, you know what we could do? Because I doubt that I'm going to finish the page since we're just kind of dipping into it for a tutorial. We could do both. We could do both. Like, since there's 2 unicorns, one unicorn, we could do the watercolors, and then the other unicorn, we could do the Inktense so that we could do both. I mean, well, you know, if I do it, it'll be for a couple hours, so we could squeeze in a tutorial for both of them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do both. Because I've got the 12, I've got the 36 of the other. There's 2 unicorns. It makes sense. So yeah, we'll just do both of them. All right, so there's Sepia. So that'll be our next non-scheduled stream there. But yeah, it'll probably be something like Saturday or Sunday if we decide to do it. Like I said, I will keep everybody posted. I'm using the Sepia, by the way, right now. I'll keep everybody posted on Facebook and Instagram and everything. And then, yeah, I'll let you know when it's going to happen. Yeah, it's perfect. Why not? 2 unicorns, 2 different kinds of pencil. Oh, I'm so glad. Can he only watch on Friday, Cheryl? You can tell him too, he can catch up on the other days as well. Here we go. All right, we're using the sepia there. Let's see, I'm just realizing that this little spot here, let's move this over. This little spot between the bottle and the crown, that's wood. We're gonna fix that right now because that's gonna bother me, and odds are I'll end up coloring something else. We're using that dark umber from the other day, and we're just filling in that little space because that should have been wood. Okay. Just not too early. My dog's sleeping too. Oh no, I do too, Mia, if I can. Now, if I did it, it'd be something probably around like noonish or a little afternoon. But then it'll get the UKers in the evening and everything. That's the other reason that if I can do a daytime stream or something, it's nice because then those in the UK can watch that don't normally get to. Okay, so this is Goldenrod 1034. That's okay. We can always rewatch it later, but it'll be good to see him on next Friday. I don't know where we'll be at on the page, but we'll post the updates and everything. I'm gonna grab the sepia right here in the corner. Well, I'm glad he's enjoying himself. Okay, so we're using this goldenrod here. We're gonna add a little bit of that goldenrod there, a little bit there. Okay, a little bit there. A little bit there. Good time for the super future people, exactly. They'll let us know when the flying cars get invented. All right, that's the goldenrod. I'm gonna brush away some of this dust. Okay, then we're gonna do the Jasmine, and this is the 1012. Sounds good, Kimmy. Oh, he's busy playing Fortnite. Well, you can tell him that I completely understand because I'm gonna make a confession right here and now. I play Fortnite too. I know, I know. I'm too old to play it, but you know what? Grown-ups can play the game too. Plus, as a grown-up, then you can afford to buy skins sometimes. Anyway, that's a bunch of video game talk, which is not the kind of stream that this is, so I'll let that go. But hi, Christina. Oh, he can only color at your house. Okay, all right. Yes, so you tell Dylan he is in good company. All right. Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you. Look at me, all wrapped up in my own little world. Thank you, Donna. Oh dear, see, and this is why I need you here. Dylan says, what? Yep, I do, Dylan. Grown-ups play video games too. We're not always super proud of it, but we do. So funny, gaming. Yeah, that's the whole other side to me that not a whole lot of people know about. Oh, he's freaking out. Okay. Well, I don't want to freak him out more. All right, we're gonna use the gold PC 950. You can tell him I just bought the toy army girl skin. If he's been in the Fortnite shop, he'll understand what that means. But I promise, I'll leave it there. I'm sorry, this is a coloring stream. This is not a video gaming stream. There we go. Perfect, yeah. That's so cute. Alright, that was the gold. We're gonna follow up with just a little bit more goldenrod. The older dogs woke the puppy with their barking. She joined in. Oh, it must be nice and quiet at your house, Mia. There we go. All right, so there's our gold bars. All right, now we have our gold crown here. I don't know, what do you think? I'm thinking just gel pen for the necklaces. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I mean, because these necklaces are smaller and these aren't coins. Maybe they're just meant to be like little gold bits. It's fine, he's calm. Yeah, maybe these are just meant to be gold little bits because there's some of the bigger ones here and here. These smaller ones are definitely part of necklaces. Oh, your puppy's sick right now? I'm sorry, Christina. It's never fun to... And they have to be sick, and you have to see them go through that. We were dealing with that with our cat, and it took us a little while to figure out what was going on with her. Oh, I should not be popping my knuckles. Well, I shouldn't be not popping my knuckles at all, but especially not on stream. Why don't we go ahead and do the little bottle? I think the bottle would be good. All right, let's make sure we're nice and focused there. All right, we're good there. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do kind of like a little bit of bluish, and then we'll do brown for the note and brown for the cork. Okay, so let's do the note first. And I think we're gonna do something simple. We're gonna do, oh, you know what I wanna grab? We're gonna use some French gray. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna grab some French gray. Could be loose pearls. You might be right, Donna. All right, 1 second. I gotta fix my headphones. 1 sec. They were all, the cords all twisted from me taking them on and off. Let's see. Let's grab our beige sienna. Beige sienna, beige sienna. That is number 1080. That's 1085. 1080. Here we go. Beige sienna. And I think, no. We're gonna grab light umber maybe. Dylan said he had 2 pet fishes, but they both died. Oh, fish are hard. I had a tank full of fish, and then they got ick, and it did not end well. Let's see, how old? We have an English bulldog, and he's 6 months. I feel so bad for him. I still want to hug his squishy face. Oh, Oh, and he's only 6 months. That's hard. Chihuahua's 3 months old. Little fuzzball, yeah. Okay, and then we're going to use, I want blue slate. I know there's other colors I could repeat, but I also like to try and make sure I'm mixing them up sometimes and not using the same stuff. Okay, so blue slate. And we're gonna grab, actually let's get espresso. Not an espresso, but the color espresso. Oh, espresso, is that as tiny as I think it is? No, wait, we want, where is espresso? I swear I have these organized. There it is, there's espresso. All right, we're gonna use these 4 colors for our little note in a bottle here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is hard. Losing any kind of pet is hard. We had we had another cat that we had probably, how long ago was it? 6 months ago, 8 months ago, that had passed away because he wasn't doing well. That's always hard. The kids, I think, probably struggled with it for sure. Our youngest didn't quite understand, but they still talk about him in the present tense though, so at least my youngest does. I think he just doesn't quite understand the finality of it. But, you know, it's life, I suppose, but, you know, we enjoy them while we have them. We have a wiener dog, and now our bulldog's such a mix. Our bulldog cracks us up. He has quite the personality and so stubborn. Oh, that's so funny. Dylan asks you if you have a favorite YouTuber. Well, there's me. No, I'm just kidding. As far as, is he talking about a coloring YouTuber or like a streamer that plays Fortnite? Because those are 2 completely different worlds. Okay, so we're gonna color the note first. He's currently snoring away like an old man. He's louder than my husband. Yeah, bulldogs have a tendency to do that. Okay, so PC 941 is the light umber. Let's see, I don't want to compete with the music here. Turn it down just a smidge. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of this light umber here, just at the bottom, a little bit here. Any kind? Okay, well, as far as coloring streamers go, Color with Claire does a great job, and, you know, obviously mine. No, I'm just kidding. But for the gaming stuff and Fortnite, I really enjoy watching Dr. Lupo, but that's also because he is around my age, and he's a good family man, and he's got a young family, and his wife is artsy, but he's also very funny. Okay, that was the beige sienna. Now we're going to take our French gray and we're going to kind of blend all that together. And this was the French gray 10%, the PC 1068. Okay, there we go. And we're kind of getting a little brownish, sort of weathered look on our little note here. And I missed a little corner of it, so we're going to take our light umber. There we go. Fix that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our espresso. He says yeet. You can tell him I very much get that. Dylan's probably a Tim the Tatman fan. Like I would not say that. That's okay, Cheryl. I get it. Okay, so that's the espresso. Then we're going to take our light umber here. Gaming and coloring, 2 very, very different worlds. We're going to use our beige sienna now. Okay. And we're going to take our 10% French gray and we're going to blend all that together. Now I used the darker brown because I wanted the cork to be a little bit darker than the note. All right, now we're going to take our blue slate. And we don't want the whole thing to be blue, but just enough to differentiate it that it's a bottle and not just, you know, something clear. Okay. Put that there. And then we're going to take our white which is the PC 938. I'm gonna go over that slate just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more white over the top of that, because I mean it's gonna, there we go, we're gonna do it slanted, so even if it smears a little bit, it's okay, because you know, it's in a bottle, it's supposed to look a little bit warped. So there we go, our little message in a bottle. If we really wanted some of that black on the edge to stand out more, I'm gonna take my little wood thing here and just go over the edges just a little bit more here. There we go. He said he has a stuffy emoji pillow named Peacock, and he looks like this. That's cute. All right, so there's our bottle. Let's go ahead and do the other big thing in this box. We'll do the crown. Then we'll go ahead and fill in the space. Let's see. Now I've got the skin done. I'm at a total loss where I want to go color-wise on the hair, armor, etc. Time to set it aside and do something else for now. You know, Loretta, that is a very wise decision. Sometimes if you get lost a little bit, it's good to come back at it later with kind of fresh eyes and be like, okay, now I can really see this and get a better idea of what you want to do. All right, so we're going to start with the sepia here. A little bit on the tips. Not a lot, because for the crown, we obviously want it to be mostly golden. There we go. There you go. Okay, a little bit on the tips. Now we're going to take our goldenrod. Yeah, sometimes getting a fresh perspective is really all you need. That's funny, Cheryl. Okay, so now we've got our golden. Okay. Covering and pick with dragonflies. Oh, very nice. I love doing bug wings. It's when those Winkastella pens always come in handy because they're all sparkly. And then you can make the wings all sparkly. Alright, so there's our goldenrod. Now we're going to go in with our Jasmine, which is the PC 1012. Kind of going over all of that. We go. Okay. Oh, you're saying work on it till Loretta. Oh, that's funny. All right, then we're gonna use the cream here. Okay. All right, now since these jewels on the crown are so little, I'm thinking a gel pen for those. The wings have flowers and leaves. Oh, very nice. All right, so let's see what other, let's see, we haven't used our pinks, we've got silver. All right, we're gonna grab our red gel pen here, and this is the Slicci metallic gel pen again. All right, we're gonna use our red here for the big jewels. Red. There. Okay. Then we're going to use our blue, the Stardust Clear Jelly Rolls. Oh, okay, very nice. I'll have to try that. Let's see. Then we're going to do our blue here. Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take that gold like we talked about before. Sharpen this. Okay. We're going to color in those spaces here that are sort of undefined without any treasure. Just filling in those little spaces there. Let's see here, here. Let's see, my lower back went out last week. Watching you color has gotten me to pick up my color back up. Trying out whole beans for the first time. They have been sitting pretty since Christmas. Well, I'm sorry you hurt your back, Christina, but I am so glad that we've kind of helped inspire you to pick your coloring stuff back out.
Generally, when you're recovering something, having a distraction always helps. Not to mention, you know, if it's relaxing, it helps to pick up your mood, and it's going to help you heal faster. Well, so I'm glad that we can entertain you a bit. I haven't tried the whole beans, but I hear that they're really nice. I hear that they're really nice. I went in knowing I didn't have a plan for the whole image. It'll come in me eventually on what direction I want to go with. Oh, exactly, Loretta. I had no plan for what colors I was going to choose with this, but it just sort of comes together. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Christina. We're gonna do a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there, there. These tiny little spots. Ooh, I'm going cross-eyed. So they're back, have back neck, yeah. My RFA wore off about 2 weeks ago, so I'm down until the 18th of June until I get another procedure done. Oh, I'm sorry, Donna. Well, rest up and relax and take some time for yourself. See, yeah, there's nothing under there. We're just gonna add the gold here, a little bit of gold there. Go. Almost done with the gold. Okay, there we go. All right, we've filled in all kind of that empty space there. Let's see, oh yeah, that's bad. It says I've had it for years, car accidents. Oh, that's rough, Mia. Dylan asks if you play Roblox or Brawlhalla. I don't, but I have heard of both of them. Yeah, no worries, Dylan, you're just fine. Yeah, I've heard of Roblox, Brawlhalla vaguely. I don't know how to play either of them though. Okay, let's go ahead, because these are so teeny tiny, we are going to use the gel pens and make it nice and easy on ourselves, because I feel like using pencils in these teeny tiny little spots is going to make everybody go cross-eyed. So, what I would like to do, I think, we're going to use the blue. Well, do we want to... We're going to do some blues, okay? Let's start over here. And this is the blue metallic gel pen here. I'm going to choose these colors not based on maybe what I think the color of the necklaces should be, but where I can place color to kind of make the whole thing pop, make it stand out, you know? Yeah, we'll add some blue there. So these ones here are all going to be blue, okay? We're going to get our gold gel pen. Oh dear me, I broke my back in several places or 5 years ago, and now I'm disabled, but I can walk. Oh man, Donna, that is rough. I'm sorry about that. So far, they are so smooth. Thank you, everyone. I'm able to work right now. I'm waiting for my MRI on the 9th. Then I find out if I need surgery. I have fibromyalgia, had back problems before this. Oh, that's rough, Christina. Hopefully they can figure out what you need from the MRI. So cool, he says. Good luck, Christina. I'm getting whole beans too. Oh, jealous, Mia. The empty space you're coloring with metallic gold looks like gold dust. Oh, perfect, Donna. Good. He says he's a boss at Roblox. All right, well, good job. Congratulations, Dylan. Silly boy. Mia, you will love them. How old is he? I'm not going to get whole bean until it's legal to sell them in the USA. Wait, it's not legal to sell them in the US, Donna? Are they only available like in the UK and Australia and Canada and stuff? I didn't know that you couldn't sell them in the US. They're sold on the Amazon? Okay. Oh, he's 10 and a half. Okay, yep. So right at that age for Fortnite. Price will probably drop a lot then by 2. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. No worries, Sarah. I'm so glad you're here. So how can they not be? All back issues are rough. I feel for everyone here. Oh, exactly. Anything that knocks you off your feet and limits, you know, what you would do normally is not easy. I'll probably be in and out. Still need to make dinner. That sounds fine, Sarah. You got your whole beans on Amazon? Interesting. All right, we're going to grab the, oh, you know what? I missed a spot for this gold pencil. We're going to put that right there. They sell them on Amazon, okay. They're not approved for sale in the US and other countries, but retailers in Japan are selling them illegally. Interesting. I'll have to do some research on that. I'm curious about that now. All right, we're gonna use our gold. Looks like our gold's starting to run dry. Definitely got to put more of these on the list here. Little gold necklace here, and we're gonna have, I'm thinking rubies on the end of these little ruby diamond shaped ones.
All right, there's that. I was also sold on eBay. The toxicities haven't been approved on a couple of colors. Oh, interesting. I got an email direct from the company about this issue. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on the whole beans. I've definitely been curious about them just because I hear so many good things about them, but I didn't know all that. So we're using the red gel pen now on these little jewels.
There. Then we're going to do, had a nice day so far? I did, Cheryl. Thank you. Yeah, I got some work-related stuff done earlier today and hung out with the kiddos, and yeah, pretty quiet, easy-going day. So yeah, what about you, Cheryl? You have a good day? I'm buying them from someone on another stream. Okay. Let's see. Dylan, this is... Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, gotcha. But yeah. Well, then what about you, Dylan? Have you had a good day? I can send you my email and the messenger message if you like me. It explains it all. I have 12 and I love them. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, we're going to do green down here because I want it to pop from this wood a little bit. I know the gel pen may seem like a little bit of an easier way out, but honestly, when it's this small, it's just less of a headache to just do gel pen instead, you know? I don't care if they're legal. I'm not eating them. There you go. Well, I have them now, so I enjoy them. Remember not to lick them. Oh, you ladies are hilarious. All right, let's see. Let's do, you know, I have a pink we haven't really used yet. Why not? Let's do a pink necklace. Let's do some pink over here. I have to be careful though, because that green is still wet. We're gonna do pink here. We'll have a nice, colorful treasure chest here. There we go. I think we'll add some more blue here. Yeah, me too, he says. Well, good. Enjoy, Christina. I wish I had them too, right, Christina? By the way, this is Dylan typing everything. Oh, okay, okay. Well, hello, Dylan. I'm fixing to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo to choose what color to do. There you go. Yeah, Mia. And don't sniff the pencil dust. There you go. There was something, when I first started coloring, I was in a group, and there was some sort of, you know, dramatic meltdown, but it was about the pan pastels, and apparently... Now, this is all fuzzy, and I'm just going on secondhand information. This is nothing I've researched. But I guess the pan pastels that some like to use, it's also got some sort of issue with, like, the dust on it or something. I don't know for sure, though. I'd have to look it up again. Only my nephew would try to eat them. He's turning 4. I have 36 and 12 pastel colors set. I love them. Okay, very nice. All right, we're going to do the gold here. We're going to do some gold here. And we'll do some gold down here also. And I think that might be everything in the treasure chest. Yeah, I think that's everything inside the treasure chest. We still have the treasure on the bottom. There we go. That's bad that well, you know, they started off telling us not to sniff the markers. Now we gotta not sniff the pencils. You ladies are hilarious. Let's see if we can get that glare off the page a little bit. Maybe? Here, maybe if I turn up the side a little bit, then we can... There we go. Yeah, so that is all the stuff inside the... I'm a bird sniffer, not a pencil sniffer. Oh, thanks, Gibby.
Oh my goodness, you're hilarious. Okay, so there is all of that. Now the question is, do we want to keep working on stuff on the bottom, or do we want to do some seaweed next? A lot, Kimmy. We have much pencil sniffing going on. Also, don't lick your pencils. Oh my goodness, you're all hilarious. Yeah, so let's see. Do we want to do... Well, you know, it's only 9:51. We could go ahead and finish this. We'll have time to get through. We'll do the rest of this, all of these jewels, and then we'll do the seaweed. My budgies and Connor smell great. Oh, that's good. I can't say I regularly smell birds, but I will take your word for it. Who else sniffs their books and pencils? Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. You know, if it's a fresh, open box of pencils, I probably do smell, because who doesn't like a box of freshly sharpened pencils? I'm just saying. Okay, but my favorite, everybody can tell me their favorite smells too, but my favorite all-time smell in the world, and it's one that I have a hard time recreating. You know, you can get, you know, they could make a blackberry perfume or something, but it does not capture it. When I was little, we used to pick a lot of blackberries, and my favorite smell in the whole wide world is a bowl of freshly picked blackberries. Just a big old bowl of freshly picked blackberries, and just the smell is wonderful. You can't get that smell with like blackberries that you buy at the grocery store, just because they've lost that smell, which is why I rarely buy blackberries, because it's like, if I can't smell that scent, I feel like it's not fresh. But I'm also spoiled with, you know, the blackberries directly off the vine. But it's one of the things I miss about living down here in Texas. If we're gonna pick blackberries, we have to go to like an actual farm that specifically grows them. Where I lived before, mine is wet dirt when it just starts to rain. Oh, that's nice. Where I lived before, like, we had blackberries, like, right, we could, you know, just go right out of this field by where we lived, and, you know, when I was growing up, we had them across the street, like, it was just great. But you get me a bowl of freshly picked blackberries, oh my goodness, I love that smell. Fresh cut, guys, farm fresh blackberries, exactly, yeah, I like that too. Fresh blackberries. Oh man, it is. And you know, anytime I buy raspberries or blackberries at the grocery store, half the time, you know, they're not that great anyway. You know, like, they're moldy. It's like blueberries. You look at the bottom, you always are hunting for the good ones. But it's like when you pick them fresh off the vine, you know they're good. You've handpicked each and every one of those berries. Like, fresh blackberries, man, that is great. You can make jam with them, cobbler, pie, freeze them. Oh my goodness. I love fresh blackberries. All right, we're going to do some more gold colors. So we're going to be using our Sepia again, our Goldenrod, our Jasmine, and our Cream. Yeah. I love fresh. You know, it's funny. So where we lived when I was growing up, there were loads of blackberry bushes across the street, kind of up the road. We go into this little thickety area. Anyway, we would be able to get so many that my mom would send my sisters and I out, and we'd have a belt on, and we'd save like gallon milk jugs or water jugs, you know, clean them out obviously, and then we'd hook them to a belt loop, and we'd have one or two on either side of our belt loop, and our job was to fill those jugs. You know, my sisters had no problem filling them, but me being little, we're using the Sepia, by the way. Me being little, I had a tendency to eat more berries than, you know, so more berries made it in my mouth than they did in my jug. So I never had quite as many as my sisters did, but oh man, did I enjoy them. I love fresh blackberries. It is a happy place for me, for sure. Love going to farms. Mine is wet sage in the desert after rain. Oh, that's cool. They picked them, but they're amazing. Fresh sliced ripe melon, cinnamon, and peppermint. Oh, that all smells so good. Used to pick blackberries at the beach. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I love, love, love blackberries. See, now it makes me want to go get some blackberries and like make a pie or something. But usually if I get a big old batch of berries or something, I'll make jam and then hand them out as gifts or something. Blackberries are the best. What color was your face when you got home from picking berries? You know, my face wasn't too bad. It was my hands. My fingers would just be bright red and pink and purple. You know, of course, you know, I tried to hide the fact that I was eating all the berries. You know, I didn't know that my mother obviously knew that I ate them all, you know, because my bucket was considerably more empty than my sister's. But, you know, it's good memories. I enjoyed myself. Every summer with my brothers. My grandson is getting off for a bit. Okay, sounds good. Well, we'll see you later, Dylan. I had thornless blackberries here, but they died out after 3 years, unfortunately. Thornless blackberries? Oh, I'm not familiar with those. And many scrapes and cuts from blackberry thorns. And the most frustrating part is always the good ones, because, you know, they're so high up and they're not picked. Always the good ones are always up the top, and they're the really big, you know, thick and juicy ones that you can reach, that you definitely want, or that you can't reach and you definitely want. And it's just like, oh man, how many times I'm telling you have I pushed the limit in those blackberry bushes where, you know, you're wearing your jeans and your you know, long sleeve shirts and all of that, but I have definitely pushed the envelope with probably going more into a thicket than I should have. But I'm telling you, every single one of those scrapes and cuts from those blackberry thorns was totally worth it. He'll get on again. Okay, that sounds good. I didn't know they had them. Yeah, I didn't either. Thornless ones. He says, be right back. Okay, that sounds good. And just to recap, I'm doing Sepia, then Goldenrod, then Jasmine, then Cream for our gold color. There we go. Nice little gold crown here. Our farms have extra big blackberries. Oh man, I am so jealous, Mia. Yeah, they have them. I let them grow along my wire fence. That's cool. Oh, you out to local farms. Okay. Yeah, the closest one here that where you can go pick them, like we have to drive at least an hour, hour and a half to go do it. And the problem is like, and I get it, because they're a private farm and this is how they make their income, but still, we're going to use this red, by the way, for the jewels here. It's just, by the time you get it, it's so expensive. But I think it's also because, you know, growing up, we could just walk across the street and go pick them. So, you know, paying quite a bit for blackberries, but I suppose it's more the experience than anything else, you know? There we go, little green dots. Lots of them there. Great strawberries. Yeah, we do strawberries too. My poor garden's a mess. It's too humid and steamy to be out weeding. Oh, I'm right there with you. Outdoor activities are not a thing right now. I felt bad. My kids wanted to go out and play today, but it was so humid and so hot. And it's just like, all right, we're going to find indoor activities to be sure. All right, we're going to do... Actually, you know, we'll just keep doing this side. We've got this little pocket watch back here, this cup. We've got some coins. We've got a jewel. So we'll do this section and then we'll shift over and we'll do these little ones down here. Okay, so let's do that cute little pocket watch in the back. I think we're gonna do it, let's see, what do we want to do on this? Let's see, it's cooler here today. That's nice. We go strawberry picking on the farm too. Yeah, had rain yesterday. Yeah, we had rain yesterday too. Let's see, you know what, we're gonna do kind of a silver pocket watch here just to contrast the colors. So let's grab our, ooh, you know, we don't necessarily have to do cool grays. We haven't done the warm grays yet. Let's do the warm grays. Ooh. Got a pencil down. Ooh. Okay, let's do that. Let's do some warm grays. And then for the screen, we're gonna, this area is apple country. Ooh, that sounds good. Went to get fresh fruit at the farm last weekend. Oh, that sounds so nice. I am a little bit jealous, not gonna lie. All right, let's sharpen these. I stepped out the door this morning, took a sweat bath almost immediately. It's like a sauna. Ooh. Yeah. Especially with it being Texas, I generally try to avoid outside if I can. We do a lot of indoor activities. So hot here today, almost 100. Oh man, Kimmy, that's rough. And I toasted marshmallow whipped cream with them. Oh, nice. That sounds good. We had rain day before yesterday. Well, I'm always glad when summertime is over. I am a much bigger fan of fall and winter. Plus, fall and winter means I can bake a lot. Like, I can bake now, but it heats up the place so much. Try not to have the oven on too much just because it gets so hot. That's right, Mia loves the heat. All right, so we're gonna use our warm gray PC 1058. It's the warm gray 90%. We're gonna work on this little pocket watch back here. Then we're going to use, let's see. I don't mind the heat. That humidity is ew. Oh, I'm right there with you, Loretta. Ugh, humidity makes it all that much worse. It sounds awesome. I will like lettuce with hot bacon grease and the heat. That is a very good visual, Donna. I love it. Toasted marshmallow cream is so good. Oh, that does sound so good. My AC broke last night. I live in Florida. It feels like 100. Tasha, no! You gotta get that fixed. Florida is terrible right now. It's awful. No, get that fixed. Get that fixed. Ooh, that's rough. I feel for you, Tasha. I feel for you quite a bit. Let's see. Humidity, I think after all these years, I'm finally getting used to it. It only took 35 years. Yeah, only. I feel like I've climatized. This, by the way, is the warm gray 50% PC 1054. I feel like I've climatized a little bit down here, so it's not as bad. I mean, I always feel like I'm cold in the house anyway, so I've always got socks on and stuff, but I don't know. A big part of it is, too, is I worry about the kids being out in the heat, too. You know, I don't want them getting overheated because it can happen so quick. So in summertime, for the most part, it's just less stress for all of us if we just try to choose indoor activities. But welcome, Tasha. I think that was your commentary. And I am 9 3/4 months pregnant. Oh, Tasha. Oh, you must be miserable. That happened when I was pregnant with my daughter. Our air conditioner went out and it was probably closing in on 90 degrees in where we were living. Like, not outside, but inside, because the air conditioner broke. And I remember I was sitting on our coffee table and I had the fan blowing on me. You know, of course I'm wearing a dress because I'm just like so hot because I'm so very pregnant. And I called, you know, our maintenance and I was just like, look, I am extremely pregnant. I cannot survive in this heat. You have to fix this. Needless to say, they fixed it, but I just remember it being huge and miserable and hot. Oh, yeah. Well, I hope that you are able to get that fixed quickly because I feel your pain, Tasha. I really do. It's so hot here in Florida to have no AC. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mia Bear 21. Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a nice weekend. Thank you for hanging out, Carol. Well, you have a good weekend, too. Yeah, get that AC, for sure. Yeah, you need that AC. Good night, Carol. Thanks for sharing your colors. No problem, Carol. And again, I'll have all these colors listed on the YouTube page tomorrow at some point. Funny story, my due date is tomorrow. Wish me luck, lol. It's so unbearably hot. Oh, Tasha. Well, you hang in there. You are a trooper. I hope that gets fixed for you. I remember I went to the grocery store on the day I was due with one of my kids. I can't remember. And of course, you know, everybody always asks, they're like, oh, when are you due? When are you due? And when I tell them, like, oh, today. And they look at me like, what are you doing out of the house? Like, they're afraid I was just going to have the baby right there. And I was just like, well, they're not here yet. So, oh, this, by the way, is the 10% French gray. Like, the baby's not here yet. It's actually good for me to walk around, you know? Like, it's not good for me to stay immobile. If I want this baby to come, I gotta get moving. Let's see. I lived at the East Coast without AC when I was in my 9th month with my second. It was hard. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Oh, yes, seriously. Oh, Tasha, I feel for you so much. I'm using the white just to blend. That was the sky blue light and the 10% fresh French gray, and now I'm blending with a little bit of the white. And then I think what I want to do is take a little bit of the moss green that we used on the... Actually, fun fact, you can see, remember how I was talking before about how sometimes these split? that happened with my moss green. It just popped right off, and that's because that's where the seam is. And that's a quality control issue more than anything else. But it still works, so we're going to run with it. Add a little bit of this moss green here because it is a pocket watch underwater. There we go. Well, you are a trooper, Tasha. Tasha, is this your first? Is this your first baby? Not that I suppose it's any of my business. I'm having a beautiful baby boy. Aw, congratulations, Tasha. That's amazing. Boys are so much fun. They're an adventure, but they are fun. Mine is super snuggly. All right, we're gonna grab our cool colors again. Let's see, that was the warm one. Here we go. This is Cool Gray 90, Cool Gray 50, and where is Cool Gray 10%? What else did we use? Oh, and the silver. All right, that's the silver. Okay. His name is Jude Antonia. We're super stoked. Aw, that is so awesome, Tasha. Well, if your due date's tomorrow, I'm sure he will be coming soon. So whenever you have him and you feel up to hanging out in chat again, we would love to hear how it went. That's so exciting. They are an adventure, to be sure. But they're a very fun adventure, very worth it. All right, we're using that 90% cool gray right here. Making a little bit of a silver cup here. There we go. Awesome. Well, we will be here. We may end up doing a stream this weekend, depending on how things go. I'm not promising anything, but for sure, we will be here on Monday night at 8:30. We generally do, in fact, if we do this, exclamation points, get my cord in the frame, sorry about that, exclamation point, schedule, there. That's our schedule. And then if you are on Facebook, we have a Facebook group here. And then we also have an Instagram. And basically the Facebook and Instagram, you can post any work in progress you have or just keep up in general and see what everybody else is posting. And Instagram is where I post a lot of the updates for, you know, when we're having stream or an impromptu stream. I try to remember to post all those things on Facebook as well. So whichever one you are more active on, that's where you're going to get all your information about the stream. But our general schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. All right, we're using that 50%. There we go. And we're going to use the 10% cool gray. We are a very friendly chat. You are correct, Mia. Well, thank you, Tasha. There we go. Now we're taking the 10% cool gray and we're kind of blending it all together. Nice little silver cup here. And then I'm gonna take our silver, is PC 949. And we're just gonna go along the edge here just a little bit, because if the light catches it right, it shines just a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit on the sides there. Maybe on the rim here too. There we go. Okay, our little silver cup. And then, look, it's got some spots for some jewels, so I think I would like to take blue. Oh, thank you, Donna. Get some little blue jewels going on over here. I know we got a blue sapphire right there, but I have a hard time seeing blue, any other color than blue in that silver cup, so. All right, then we're gonna do a ruby down here. We're gonna do ruby. And we'll probably do gold for that little pot over there. All right, let's see. All right, yeah, let's do a ruby. So we did, let's see, we had, for the ruby, we had Tuscan red, we had crimson red, and we used our Deco pink. Yay, gel pens, yep, gel pens are great. Okay. All right, so we're gonna use our Tuscan red here. Kind of in these corners here. There we go. And our crimson red. Crimson red. Followed with our Deco pink. Blend it all together. There's our little brush here. Here we go. There's our little ruby. Okay, now, well, since we had silver coins in there, we might as well do silver coins in the bottom too. I haven't decided what color we're gonna do the floor, or the, you know, the ocean floor. We're gonna do a lot of different kind of browns and greens and everything and blend it all together. But let's go ahead and stick with the silver ones. Like, my instinct would not to be, you know, to put silver next to this, but since we've done silver coins up here, it only makes sense to do the rest of it. Tasha says, good night, guys. You've been awesome. You're very talented. Love. Oh, thank you, Tasha. Well, congratulations on your pregnancy. I hope you get your AC effects. And if you do go into labor in the next couple of days, I wish you all the best. And we can't wait to hear how it goes. Congratulations. You are in for the time of your life. You are going to love it. Christina says, this music makes me feel like Captain Jack Sparrow's gonna join us any minute. I know, I was thinking it's like a knockoff of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like the generic Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun. You know, we're doing a little treasure chest, so you know it's gotta be a little piratey here. So yeah. Of course, you know, I'm cool with Captain Jack joining us here. Can you imagine Captain Jack trying to color? I feel like that needs to be a hilarious comic. Like, just sitting down to color and he's like, oh, what's this? That would be hilarious. I really want someone to make a comic now of Captain Jack in all of his pirate gear, trying to do some adult coloring. That would be hilarious. I am using the 90%, oh wait, is this? I'm using the wrong one. That was the warm one. Alright, well it's okay. When we blend it all, it'll all work. I followed you on Instagram, so I'll send you a picture of my baby. A little. Oh yes, definitely, Tasha. I'm so excited to see. Yeah, exactly. The generic pirates, the generic pirates of the Caribbean. We are on an adventure. Exactly, a coloring adventure. Y'all mentioned fruits. I had to go grab some and fresh coffee. Ooh, that sounds good. Well, the coffee sounds good, but if I had some right now, oh my goodness, I would be up all night. Okay, so we're gonna use the 50% cool gray. Sorry, my brain was stopped for a moment. I know we accidentally used the warm gray at the beginning, but since it's just a little bit and we're gonna blend, I don't think it'll matter too much. It's all about making the mistakes work for you. There we go. All right. So let's see, 10% cool gray now. And the rest of the coins here. And obviously you don't have to copy exactly what I'm doing too. If you wanted to do gold coins, that is just fine. a night owl normally, regardless of whether I drink coffee or not, so I might as well enjoy some. Oh, exactly, Loretta. There you go. I have an iced white chocolate mocha. Oh, that sounds good. I have water, which actually, I'm going to take a short break. Not long, just literally a minute, but I'm just going to run to the kitchen real quick, and I'm going to go grab myself some more water. So I will be back. Sorry, I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to grab some more water. So give me literally like 60 seconds. I'll be right back. I didn't time myself. Was it 60 seconds? All right. Well, we've got our watch color in here. Let's zoom out here. All right. Let's break this a bit so we can lose that shine. Okay, so we've got these all colored. We've got the treasure chest here colored. So now we're going to work on these jewels and such here. Late at nights, normally the only time it's quiet in the house here for weekends when everyone stays up late and drives me batty. So yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah, that's why I choose the streams after 8:30 because the kiddos go to bed at 8. So thanks, Mia. The kiddos go to bed at 8, and so 8:30 gives me plenty of time to get set up and get everything going too. Hi, Leslie. Yep, we are live. We just finished up some of our jewels on this side. We got the inside of the chest done. And now we are going to do these little jewels over here. And then I think we might try, see, I'm trying to cut down on that glare there. It's just that light. And then we're gonna try and maybe get some seaweed done. So yeah, we're moving along here. All right, so we are gonna super zoom back in. Whoop, here we are. All right, and we have got this little section of treasure to do here. Let's make sure we're nice and zoomed here. Okay, so I think the plan is going to be, we're gonna do this. I thought about doing this like a brass color, but I feel like it would blend in too much with the wood. So we're gonna, I think, do a gold little lamp teapot thing here. Then we'll do more of the silver coins. We'll have some gold bars, and I'm thinking an emerald for this one. I'm so glad, Christina. Yeah, I mean, it works out well. So I mean, we're not even at 2 hours yet. And I know I ended it a little bit early the other night, but I think we could probably go till 11 with this. It'll give us time to finish up our treasure and then move on to some seaweed. And then maybe next stream then we can move up to the fish and the treasure that's up here. And then we'll have the floor, sea floor to do, or seabed, sea floor, and the background, which I'm not totally sold on how we're gonna do the background yet, but yeah. All right, so let's do our little emerald first here, which means we are going to grab our Peacock green, which is our PC 907. Let's see. Me too, Christina. They're nice if you're a night owl and want company. Exactly, exactly. Early here, only 8:20 p.m. Oh, there you go, Mia. Thumbs up for Emily. Yes, Kimmy, you're so great at that. Thank you, Mia. Yeah, thumbs up if you like what you see. Let's see. PC 910. And it's after 11 here. Okay, I'm totally a night owl. I also work nights at the hospital here. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, that would definitely flip your schedule a little bit. Yeah, 10:20 here. So we're doing good. All right, Chartreuse. So these are our 3 colors for the emerald. All right. Now, and actually, the way the paper is, or the way this is framed, it covers all of it. So I think if I just don't move it, at no point will anything be out of frame. All right, so we're gonna use our Peacock green first. Gonna get some here, here, and here.
See, I've been watching your previous streams and have really enjoyed them. I got through part 1 and 2 of the World Flowers. Oh, I'm so glad, Leslie. And that's one nice thing about the live streams is that they just automatically upload directly to YouTube. So, I mean, it takes a little while. This is the PC 910, by the way, the True Green. It takes a little bit for it to upload completely, but it is nice that there's, you know, no post-editing that's needed. It's all just right there with you. Which is why I try to remember to say the pencils as I'm going. There we go, and then we're using our Chartreuse here. And here. The dust was covering up that part I hadn't done yet. I'm gonna grab the True Green. Oh, here we go. Here's our epic pirate music again. Captain Jack's coming to color with us. Alright, so there's our little emerald. Doom, 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 doom. The pirates are bearing down on us. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna do gold, and we're gonna go ahead and do our little, what is this, a lamp? I'm gonna call it a lamp. I feel like it's an oil lamp, not a teapot. It'd be silly to put a teapot in a treasure chest. A little lamp would make more sense. Let's see, so I'm gonna do the lamp and the gold bars next so that we can get all of our gold done and out of the way. So for gold, what do we need? We need our Sepia. We need our Goldenrod. We need Go Pirates, exactly. We need our Jasmine. And we need our cream. Those are our colors for our gold. We have PC 948, PC 1034, PC 1012, and PC 914. Somebody said it sounded like I'm doing bingo. Does anybody have N6, N6, and J9? The great sea fight music. Yep, exactly. Like I said, I think I've got like 2 kind of piratey songs that are on here because it just seemed fitting. I tried to choose, you know, ocean-y themed music. I also don't want it to be too loud to where I'm competing with it either. Try to get the balance here because I can't actually hear how I sound right now. I'm going off of, I have little sound bars on here that tell me how loud the audio is for the music versus how loud my microphone is. And it's telling me my microphone's louder than the music, so we're good. There you go. Bingo! Mia wins! That's hilarious. You ladies are so funny. There we go. All right, so stop moving the paper, Emily. There's no need to move it. All right, so we're going to use our sepia a little bit in the corner here. A little bit there. A little bit here. Just like so. A little bit on the edge. Go. Just like so. Okay, there's that. Now we're going to take our goldenrod. Oh, thanks, Christina. It's like whenever I think I might have mentioned this before, but so I've always talked really fast. I try to catch myself on it. As I'm getting older, I've gotten better, especially with streaming. I have a tendency to talk before I think, but with streaming, I need to make sure, you know, that what I'm saying, I need to think a little bit more. So it forces me to slow down a little bit. But like, you know, when you're in high school and you have to give speeches and everything, whenever I had my note cards with me for whatever speech I was giving, I always had, this is Goldenrod, by the way, I always had to write on the note cards, like in big, bold letters at the top of the note cards, slow down, like don't go too fast. Like it's something I've had to train myself out of over the years. It's just dawned on me, I've never really tried to do a pirate with a jaunty hat and stuff. I've done demons, angels, and one with an eye patch and a lot of sassy, which means I might need to draw one. I agree, Loretta. Everybody needs a good pirate in their life. But, later in life, I got a job where I was giving tours of a place. And so, you know, you kind of have your memorized spiel that you have to, you know, list off to them and everything. And it definitely helped me break out a little bit of my
I guess, public speaking fear, I suppose. Not that it was, it wasn't debilitating by any means, but it was a little overwhelming. And I remember one time, it was one of the larger groups that I had, probably about, besides the group I have now, it was about 20 people. And I remember, I had it pretty memorized, and so I didn't have to stop to think too much about it. But I remember at one point, it's like, I call it almost an out-of-body experience, because I remember looking at all of these people, and I'm, saying everything I'm supposed to be saying for it. And I just remember thinking, like, oh my gosh, these people, they're all staring at me, and they're all listening to me. Oh man, I better not mess this up, And of course it went fine, but I just remember it was like I almost stepped out of myself for a little bit and saw myself talking to all of these people, and they're all just staring at me, listening to me, and it was just like, oh, that's a little crazy. Want to borrow my parrot? There you go. My puppy's back now. Yay! If I can find some good references for the hat and goodies, I might try it. Well, there you go. Just go watch Pirates of the Caribbean. That'll give you good references. But it was after that I got a little bit better. Because now I teach painting classes and everything too. And it's easier, definitely, when it's not something that's scripted, like a tour. Because I find that, like, when I talk to you ladies and gentlemen, and, when I do my painting classes, first of all, I'm talking about things that I'm interested in. I'm not just, regurgitating some speech about something, that I had to memorize and really have no strong passion for. But for this, it's something I can confidently talk about because it's something that I know about. But also, I found that the key is you talk to them like they're your friends. I mean, it's the same way like I do my painting classes, it's like we're all just hanging out, and yes, I'm teaching them how to do the painting, but also we're just enjoying ourselves. And I think that's the key to, one, talking about something you're passionate about, but two, just relaxing, Like, don't get me wrong, I stutter sometimes and try to, have a hard time forming my sentences. But I find that if you just treat them like you're, we like on here, we all talk like we're friends and everything. So it's so much more comfortable because it's just like we're all hanging out together, Little fuzzball. Chihuahua puppies are so cute. They really are. On TV now. Yay! All right, now we're going to use the Goldenrod. Plus, the fact that all of you ladies and gentlemen keep the conversation going definitely helps. But, as I'm sure you have all noticed, I have no problem talking. That's one of my skills. And again, this is just the Goldenrod that we're using here. Okay, and then Jasmine. Go. All right, Jasmine. And then cream. And I'm kind of just blending over all of it, so maybe the Goldenrod isn't so bright. Our little gold bars here. There we go. All right, gold bars done. Oh, look at that. Okay, so this is going to be a learning lesson. So before I use my brush, this gel pen was not all the way dry. I don't know how many of you can see the mistake that I made here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sharpen my cream because this is still a little bit wet. Oh, sharpened on the wrong side. All right, I'm going to sharpen my cream here. Now, I'm not going to just go back and forth here because I don't want to smear it, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of flick my pencil up here. And what that's doing is that's kind of wiping up the smear that I made here. Now that I've got the bulk of it wiped up, I want to wipe my pencil tip so that I'm not smearing it anymore. Now I can kind of go back and forth to make sure I've got all of that red blended out of there.
And then I'm just gonna leave that alone so I don't mess it up anymore. All right, let's see. Let's see, Rose says, back is hurting pretty bad tonight, but you guys have made my night. Oh, I'm so glad, Christina. Good distraction, good laughs, and cheered me up. I'm so glad, Christina. Loretta says, I'm at home all the time and don't do anything exciting or worth talking about unless you like discussing laundry, dishes, or lawn work. Well, you know, if you've got some good tips for soaking oatmeal off a bowl or a pan, I am all ears. There is all good things about cleaning hacks, to be sure. I think anyone that has children can appreciate a good cleaning hack. All right. Just like, for instance, whenever my kids forget a sticker on their shirt, and then that gets thrown into the wash, and it gets washed and dried, and it come out, and all of a sudden you've got all this stickery residue on the shirt. It's like, what do? I can try and scrape it, I can try and freeze it off, but if you add any oil and try and clean it off, then it's going to ruin the shirt. Let's see, I have most of the time too, but I have my 3 dogs out. Well, I am so glad that we are helping out, Christina. You are more than welcome to hang out anytime. I love having you here. Okay, so we're going to use our 90% cool gray again, our 50% cool gray, and our 10% cool gray, and our silver for the remainder of our little coins down here. I'm home 99% of the time. Well, no, it's good. It's got the coloring and, you know, honestly, with the weather and it's the chaos of going out and, you know, and if you're not entirely comfortable, you know, I'm definitely more of a homebody, to be sure. So a lot of times I enjoy staying at home. All right, we're going to use that 90% cool gray here, here. There. Go. Okay, there's our cold gray. Now we're going to use our 50% cold gray right here. I can hear the other cat. He's outside meowing. He's ready for his late night snack. Go, just doing that 50% here. Okay, I'm gonna use that 10%. Oh, true story, Donna. Wouldn't it be so cool if we could actually all like meet up at some point? There was a coloring group I was a part of for a while, and there were a handful of us that all lived in Texas. Like, we were all within driving distance, and we were gonna all meet up in this one central city, but it didn't work out, and it was a little disappointing just because it would have been cool to meet them all. But I suppose this is second best, right? It's kind of like we're all talking on the phone at the same time. Where's everyone from? I'm from Florida. Christina, I am in Texas. All right. There is all of our treasure completed and colored there. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. All of our treasure completed and colored. So now we can move on to, well, except for the treasure that's up here, but you know, we'll color that treasure when we get up to this section. Let's see, Michigan and Florida. Let's see, my cats are annoyed at me at the moment for locking them out of the room. I'm right there with you, Loretta. That's why I've got one out the door. He can't be trusted around my cords. Let's see, Western NC. Wow, I am drawing a blank. It's not Connecticut. Okay, Donna, I feel really silly. North Carolina? Yeah, that's gotta be, NC's gotta be North Carolina. Okay, I live an hour north of Memphis. Oh, mad kitties, yep. East Tennessee, South Carolina, Iowa, close to New Madrid Fall. Okay, all right, looking back. Oh, thank you, Donna. Yeah, we got all those colors here. All right, well, why don't we go ahead and do some of this seaweed, huh? Yeah, let's do some of that seaweed. So we're gonna do, let's see, let's pull out some colors we haven't used yet. Oh, you know what this would maybe be a good chance for? Maybe some aquamarine. Aquamarine would be nice
we'll get some aquamarine in here. Okay, aquamarine, North Carolina. Yeah, that's right. Okay, North Carolina. Just having one of those moments, I swear. We're gonna use some gray green light. Let's see, what else haven't we used? Ooh, we'll get some sap green. That'll be good. Let's see. Let's get some muted turquoise. See if I can find it. It's not going to give me too much trouble. No, you know what? Let's not do muted turquoise. Let's stick with some green. Okay, so did we get sap green light? Okay, we got sap green light. Oh, you know, we need to do some olive green to be sure. Let's see. Olive green. Here we go. We'll get some olive green. Ooh, lime peel. I do like lime peel. See, we have a whole other range of colors we can use with this seaweed. That's my issue with doing underwater scenes. I'm never sure what colors to use for what. Well, there we go. Well, we're laying it out today. And, you know, that's the thing is it doesn't have to look, you know, super realistic. You can have fun with it. Let's see. In fact, we're going to do, let's see. Let's get some... Let's see, we got some greens here. Oh, ha! Here's a good color we should use. What about kelp green? Might be fitting to use kelp green in all of this. Let's see, we want pale sage too. Let's see, oh, Brazil, very nice, very nice. All right, yeah, we're gonna get some pale sage too. So we're gonna have a good range of colors here. Let's grab. Oh, parrot green. Have I used parrot green yet? I have not used parrot green. I like parrot green. And we're gonna mix and match all of these, so this is gonna be good fun. Let's grab some light aqua too. And then I wanna grab a couple pinks. Let's grab nectar. Like I said, I'm also trying to look for colors we haven't used yet. So let's see, nectar is over there. Here we go, nectar. Let's see, it's so cool that these chats can allow you to connect with people all over the world. It's a little mind-blowing. Oh, most definitely, Leslie. I mean, if they would have told me 25 years ago that we'd be doing this, it'd be like, what? Yep, international. Love those color choices. Thanks, Donna. Marine green. Oh, yeah, let's see, where's... like my list here, so I can find marine green. Yeah, let's grab a marine green. Let's see, marine green. Here we are, marine green. All right, now I want to grab one or two more pinks. Oh, you know what? Let's grab seashell pink. That'll be good. Seashell pink, and then something just a little bit more pinky. Let's grab. Let's see, what haven't we used yet? Hey, we haven't used Deco Peach yet. But that's more orangey. I want orangey. Okay, what's this? Let's see, blush pink. Blush pink. Where's blush pink? I know I have that out. Is this blush pink? Yes, blush pink. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go through all these colors. I'm going to list them off. Now I can't, a little bit of yellow. Oh yeah, we'll throw in some cream. That'll be a good one. All right, so I can't guarantee we're going to use all of these. I'd like to use every single one, but I'm going to list these off so that we can write, you know, if you're writing them down, that way you can keep up. All right, so let's zoom in here so we can see all the numbers. Okay, make sure we're nice and focused on these. A coral color, yeah, I think the nectar's a little bit of a corally color, so we're good there. It's a little bit of a darker coral, but it's there. Hey, kitty, kitty, get away from those cords, kitty. All right, so we're gonna go through our list here. Yeah, because the nectar, although it looks a little bit more tame, here I'll show you. Nectar is here. So that's kind of got the corally color to it. All right, so we're going to go through our list here in case anybody is writing them down. And then again, I'm going to be putting these all on there. So, all right, so we have PC 914 cream. We have, do you remember when AOL first came out? Oh, I most definitely do, Leslie. I most definitely do. Chat rooms, man, they were exciting. They were so exciting. Salmon? Yeah, we could throw in a salmon. Do I have salmon out already? I do have salmon out. All right, so let's start at the beginning. Okay, so PC 914 cream. PC 1001 for the salmon. We have blushing, blush pink, PC 928. Then we have seashell pink, PC 1093. We have marine green, PC 988. You've got mail. Yep, right there with you, Mia. I remember people are like, I remember this, I remember that. I'm like, I remember when the internet didn't exist. I remember when the internet was created. Let's see. Then we have Nectar, PC 1092. Then we have Light Aqua, PC 992. We have Parrot Green, PC 1006. We have Pale Sage, PC 1089. We have Kelp Green, PC 1090. We have Gray Green Light, PC 289. Let's turn that there. 289. We have Sap Green Light, PC 120. Then we have Aquamarine, PC 905. Yeah, I do believe I have them all colored. You're right, Loretta. Covered, yeah. Then we have Olive Green, PC 911. And lastly, we have Lime Peel, PC 1005. I also remember the huge compact computer I had, how it was. We are going to have a little rainbow of colors. So what I want to do now is take all of these colors. Exactly, yeah, we had to turn the knob. Yep, you had to go up and turn it, and there was no such thing. Oh dear, Buffy visiting. Number 2, yep. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put these in groups of colors that go well together. So these darker colors are going to be base colors. These all go together. Aquamarine will be there. Parrot green. Okay. So those are all going to be base colors. Okay. Buffy visiting. Buffy here too. Wait, does that mean that the stream's buffering? Was it lagging a little bit? Where's Buffy? I think I'm not remembering. It's all good now? Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Better now? Okay. Was buffering. Okay. Okay. We're good. A little bit here is buffering. Off and on, a little buffering. Okay. Well, hopefully it looks like it's good now. Let's see. Do I have any notifications? I don't have any dropped frames, so it must have been my internet a little bit. It was like a minor glitch. Better. Okay. All right. If it keeps doing it, we'll probably call it because I don't, it could just be the internet right now. Okay. So anyway, these are our dark colors. So these are going to be our base ones. And then we're going to use the rest of these to blend it. So why don't we just dive in case for some reason my internet's going to have an issue here. So let's start with our kelp green. Okay. So let's see. We have PC. We're going to zoom in now. Super zoom. Okay. And we're going to go with this seaweed that's here. Okay. YouTube gremlins. Yep. Blame it on the gremlins. I blame the gremlins. Okay, good. Yep. Keyboard gremlins. It's always the gremlins. All right. So we are going to start with kelp green, PC 1090. Okay. Get all these pencils off the paper here. All right. And we are going to do this one here. So we're going to start at the bottom. And again, this is kelp green at PC 1090. Okay. And I'm going to fit a lot of colors in these since we have so many to play with here. So we're going to make sure we have room for plenty. All right, so I started darker at the bottom. I'm fading out. Let's see. Now I want to do, let's see. Now I want to do, actually, you know what? I know I said it was a base color, but let's just say I lied. Because I want to use aquamarine now. All right, we're going to use aquamarine, but we're going lightly because we don't want to overwhelm it. so this is our aquamarine, our PC 905. Just a little bit here. I'm coloring pretty lightly because if I were to go dark, it would definitely overwhelm the kelp. Okay, now I'm going to take light aqua, which is the PC 992. Oop, that needs to be sharpened. There we go. All right, there we go. Now we can go over a little bit darker. And we're going to take the kelp green at the bottom of this too, so we can make it a little bit, we're going to go over it again so it can make it a little bit darker. Our pirate music catching up with us here. Captain Jack came to join us. He's fighting for good internet. Watch out for the evil dust bunnies too. They have wings, horns, and little fangs with long buddy ears. I agree. Alright, so we're going to fade out here. Now we are going to take our pale sage. And we're going to blend in that. Pale sage. Okay. And then, we left a little bit of room. We're going to add our seashell pink. Rainbow seaweed, exactly. Where's the fun in plain green? All right, so this is seashell pink at 1093. Okay. So seashell pink. There we go. All right, now we're going to go back. We're going to grab our kelp green again. Let's see. Green, yeah. And we're going to go up from the bottom again because I want to make sure that we have plenty of that darker green at the bottom. Okay. And I'm not going to go with aquamarine. I'm going to go with the light aqua here. Blend that up there. Then pale sage. So that was actually a joke with a friend over the Dust Bunnies few years ago. I drew one and sent it to him. Oh, nice. Nice, Loretta. Let's see. Pale sage here. Should we color in all that thing? And then we'll grab our seashell pink. Let's see. Is that blurry at all? Let's make sure that's nice and in focus here. Here we go. Seashell pink. Perfect. Okay, so to recap with this one, we used our kelp green, our aquamarine, our light aqua, our pale sage, and our seashell pink. Lots of colors. All right, so we've got this grass here. Let's go ahead and let's do something brighter. We're going to use some parrot green. Okay. And actually, we're going to do the darker green up on top this time. Okay, so parrot green up at the tippy top. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on this one here. Okay, so this is our parrot green PC 1006. Okay, there we go. There's the parrot green. Now we are going to use, I think, our sap green. I couldn't have swore you said carrot green at first. Oh, no, parrot green. Pa. We're going to use our sap green here. That's funny, Donna. All right, sap green here. Okay. Drag that on down there. Not there. Sap green, more sap green. This is the sap green light. Blow away that dust there. Okay, and now, you know what we're gonna do? We are going to use, Mimi is cuddling again. Aw. He said he was afraid to clean out from under the furniture where he'd not done it so long because he's afraid of my baby growing or living under it. You know, that can happen. That can happen, Loretta. All right, we're gonna use our blush pink now. Now, I will say there is a risk with blending pinks and greens together, and it can kind of end up brown. So definitely go light-handed when you're blending a pink and a green. All right, blending that pink in here. Okay. And I'm leaving just a little bit of a space at the bottom, except on that one because that's going to hide behind the cup. And then we are going to grab our cream and just add a tiny bit of that in the bottom. There we go. There we go. Pretty little seaweed. I have to go, ladies. Bye, everyone. Bye, Emily. Bye, Kimmy. Thank you so much for hanging out. I was so glad you were here. All right. Now we are going to take our marine green, I think. Yeah, let's do marine green. Okay. And we are going to go, let's see, let's do this one here. So marine green. I never know what I'll find in living room since my parrot throws stuff here and there. Oh, there you go, Donna. Okay, PC 988. You know what, I'm realizing that at some point I drug this gel pen here. We're gonna clean that up just a little bit. There we go, that's better. All right, so this is our marine green, our PC 988. Okay. Okay, then we're gonna grab our lime peel. I love lime peel. I had cat toys everywhere, but that's because my kids get them out. Like tonight, they were playing with the cat. Okay, here's a good example of one of the other things I was talking about. And it's a quality control issue. You see how it's splitting here? This is because it's splitting down the seam. It has nothing to do with how I'm sharpening it or how I've treated the pencil. It's just the pencil itself, and occasionally there's just a bad batch. So the lead's still good. I just have to sharpen more carefully. All right, so we're gonna use our lime peel here. Here we go. Fade out a little bit there. Okay. And we're going to use our cream. Pear and Arteza is close to lime peel. Okay, cool. My living room's a disaster between the granddaughter and her mama and the cats. There you go. Yeah, all my prismas have that seam that have been painted over. Yep, exactly, Donna. And then sometimes they just didn't seal it well when they were making it, and it just cracks all the way through. All right, so that was cream. So we had marine green, lime peel, and cream. Okay, now I want to do one that uses the salmon pink. So I think, what are we going to start with here? You know what? I want to grab some grass green. Grass green, grass green, grass green. Here we go. We're going to use some grass green. I feel like I want a nice bright green to go with this, all right? So we're going to use grass green, PC 909. I'm gonna raw stuff when they moved in with me, so yeah. There you go. Mine just split down the middle in their tin. Yep. Yep, it's a quality control thing. They used to be better, but they're not as good anymore. So I think I've just had to sort of just accept that there will be those that do not fare well. Okay. So we've got our grass green here. I'm just coloring lighter here. Okay. Then we are going to use... we are going to use our pale sage. Kind of blend into that. Let's see. Wood glue. We could do wood glue, yeah. Beth Ann Miguel says, hello, Emily. Hello, everyone. I've been lurking. Oh, this is so much, such a beautiful page. Oh, thank you, Beth Ann. Well, I'm so glad that you've been here. It's okay. I don't use it much. We're so glad to have you, Beth Ann. Well, we're just hanging out and coloring some seaweed here. All right. Pale sage. There. Now, because I want to add the salmon, I'm probably going to do a cream in between here, but I want to put this up top. So this is our salmon color, the PC 1001. Oh, we got our pirate music. Here comes Captain Jack. All right. So we're going to add our salmon color up here. Nice and strong at the top, and then a little bit of a fade, because then we are going to use our cream. Only issue I've had with Prisma is Tuscan Red being dry and chalky, which makes it extremely hard to sharpen. Yeah, that can definitely happen. There are definitely some colors in the Prismacolor pack that are more pigment rich than others. Like Electric Blue, I have found, is really kind of dry and chalky. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so okay, so this one we did Grass Green, we did Pale Sage, Cream, and then the Salmon color. So nice and colorful. All right, and then we've got 2 more here. What haven't we used? What haven't we used? See, we used the Marine Green. We used the Sea Style Pink. I don't think we've used Nectar yet. We used the Blush Pink. We used the Lime Peel. We used the Salmon. Let's see. Use that one. We haven't used Olive Green. We haven't used, let's see, we used Light Aqua. We haven't used Gray Green Light. Grass Green, okay. So I think that's the only one, but we need, let's see. All right, we're gonna use the Sap Green. Okay, so we're gonna use these 4 colors. Oh, here, my hot pink is dry and chalky, yeah, exactly. Let's see. Private, so we're doing an episode of Survivor. Exactly. Yeah, Electric Blue is not my favorite. When I got my first set of Prismas, I had to have my 10% Cool Gary replaced because the case was cracked the whole way down the barrel, so it split open for me. Oh, that's rough. It says, Pirates any day. Exactly. Pirates any day. Okay. So... Hot pink is one of my least favorite colors, and so many tutorials use it. I always groan. Exactly, Beth. All right, let's see. So olive green at the bottom. Okay. Then we're going to use a little bit of the sap green light. A little bit there. Then we're going to use the gray green light. Here we go. Gray green light. Then we are going to use our nectar here. Here we go, and blend that right in, just like so. And because I wanted to make sure it's a nice smooth line, we're going to take the gray green light again. We're going to blend into the nectar there. And then, just so that we get a little bit of a different pop of green, and because these little circles are just so dang small, we are going to use some green gel pen. Thanks for that, Tyler. I like all the colors except for the dull colors like putty and a few other. See, I like putty beige a lot. I find that it's a good mid color. So like we used putty beige on the treasure chest a little bit. We did dark umber, light umber, and beige, and we used like a clay rose. But yeah, it does great for a good blending mid color, to be sure. All right, so we're gonna take our green gel pen here. And we're gonna fill in these leaves. Here we go. Oh no, buffering again. Okay. Okay, good, it's back. Yeah, it's just told me now that we had an issue with it, but I think we are... Oh, yep, we've had couple of drop frames here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and probably wrap this up for the night since my internet seems to be having an issue anyway, but I think this is a good stopping point because it is 11 o'clock now, so we'll finish up these little gel pen leaves and then that way that can dry anyway. Okay, how to blend with colors like that is my issue. No, that's fair, that's fair. Okay, so I think we're gonna call it for the night. Internet's clearly having issues a little bit, but we got a lot done. We colored the treasure chest. We colored all the rest of the treasure on the ground. We've got the little seaweed over here. So next time we can pick up with the rest of the seaweed here and start doing some of these fishies and all of that. So yeah, here, I'm gonna
here. One sec. We're gonna shift this here so you guys can see. Give me a sec. I'm adjusting the tripod here so we can zoom out just a little bit more. So we can see the entirety of the page. There we go. All right, there we go. That's better. All right, so yeah, let's click this here. Okay, so to recap here, treasure, a little bit of octopus legs here, and seaweed. So I feel like we got a lot done tonight. I think you need to buy this book now. It's possible, Beth. But yeah, so like I said, I'll update tomorrow with all the pencil list. If you don't hear from me this weekend, just assume that we are going to meet again on Monday. If I decide to do a weekend stream, I will let everybody know at least a couple hours ahead of time. And we'll go from there. So, and I will also, let me make sure this is nice and clear. Let's focus in here. There we go. I will take a picture of this also and post this so that those that are following along with the picture can also do that. So it is coming along. So thank you so much for coming in. Thank you to all the new faces and the faces that have been in here before. If it wasn't for all of you, I would not be able to do this. Or if I did, it would be much more boring. And you all are absolutely wonderful and super entertaining. And I appreciate each and every single one of you. So that being said, I want you all to have a good rest of the night and a good weekend. And I will see you. Oh, thank you, Loretta. Yes, Whimsical Mischief. I will look that up. And I will see you all later. So have a good night. Can't wait to see everybody's works in progress. And yeah, I'll see you around.